It's alright if you sing off key. If you sing from the heart, it's still music to me. Let go of the shame, we've all been there, you see. And if that's alright with you, it's alright with me. Let's jam and play and sing your way. Is that alright with you? It's alright if you're stuck for a few. Well, this is Nerfa Part 2, and I'm just going to pick up where I left off speaking with various people. But first, I'm going to make a stop to my room.
But this is a little plastic ivy. Really appreciate the small things.
I'm Jody Gill, and I've been a sign language interpreter for about 25 years. This is my love, my passion, my getaway. We actually have deaf people who come to the festival, and his music is not just about sound, it's about rhythm and movement and vibration and story, and those are universal themes that anybody can enjoy. So we come here to Focalize so that the performers start getting accustomed to working with interpreters, so that promoters start recognizing it, and to sort of dispel the myth that there's something wrong with watching an interpreter and listening to a performer. So that's what we do here, and it's amazing, and you get to wear all these songs and swallow them up and then put them back out, and it's an honor and an amazing experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blue Moose and the Unbuttoned Zippers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is Michael Kornfeld. I'm editor and publisher of AcousticMusicScene.com, which is an online magazine. I'm also a presenter on Long Island and a member of the Nerfa Board of Directors.
Absolutely had a good time. It's always a wonderful, experience here.
I host a room for AcousticMusicScene.com. It's all about community. So instead of having solo showcases by artists, we do everything in the way of song swaps and give artists an opportunity to meet and perhaps perform together for the first time, as well as giving people, presenters and people from venues, managers and agents an opportunity to hear them.
It's my second time at Nerfa. I really enjoy it. What got me to Nerfa in the first place actually was MySpace. I volunteered at the World Folk Music Association probably for about 15-20 years. And they do benefit concerts where they have 10-15 people coming through. But the person who does those benefits was also a folk disc jockey. We used to have 3 or 4 folk shows, folk radio shows in the DC area. One by one they've gone. We're left with one. Somebody told me there were a lot of folkies on MySpace. So when I went, to MySpace, I found the people I already knew. And I started out that way. And it kind of snowballed into this big, great internet jukebox where people I'd never heard of were adding me or I was finding them. And I realized there was new folk music out there that I had never heard before. And that was really great. And that's sort of part of what inspired me to come here, because I wanted to get to hear the musicians that I can't hear on the radio anymore.
I'm Alan McEwen, a founding member of the ensemble The Grandsons from the Washington, D.C. area.
I am Mo Nelson. I play upright bass and ukulele and various other instruments.
This is Mo's second Nerfa, and it's my 4th Nerfa. Over the course of 6 years, I've been to 4 Nerfas. We have skipped a couple of years. This is, I'll go for the crass explanation. Certainly, there's on one level we love music, but we've decided to be commercial artists, and so our goal in coming here is to try to get work from it. So if we, to us, it's kind of a measurable success if we come here and again generate some gigs for the coming year. I gotta say, one reason why we've come back 4 times to this and maybe we've only been twice to the National Folk Alliance or to things like South by Southwest is that we actually have gotten work from coming to Nerfa, so we feel that we're kind of meeting our basic immeasurable goal in being here, whereas it's maybe not quite as clear-cut, you know, evaluating our experiences at other conferences.
Hi, I'm Marcy Geller.
And I'm Susan DeVito.
And we are 2/3 of Lucky 13. And our website is lucky13.fm, like the radio station. And this is our first Nerfa experience where we're newbies. And we can't stop talking about it, that's why I have no voice. So she will now translate for me.
And if you are an insomniac, I can highly recommend coming to Nerfa because it's fabulous. You get stimulation all night long. You don't have to worry about your bills.
You know, that just doesn't sound right.
Sorry. I mean, if you like musicians.
Yes.
That didn't sound right either. If you like being stimulated by musicians, this is your place.
Seriously, though, I am so impressed with the talent, and I am even more impressed with the warmth and the gracious support of all the musicians and the presenters and the venue people. It has been such a wonderful experience to meet such wonderful people who are here for the right reasons.
Very embraceable.
Yeah. We want to embrace you and stimulate you. I'm sorry. I've got huge bags under my ass because I haven't slept in 4 days.
Looking good.
Anyway, signing out, lucky13.fm.
See you next year.
Bye.
You certainly never know who you're going to meet at events such as this. I was sitting in the lobby and I struck up this conversation with a very cool gentleman who, among other things, wrote a book that I would recommend to both amateur and professional musicians. Meet Steve.
And this is really fine if everyone's sitting quietly in their tuxedos. But usually they're not. Usually they're like, all right, this is good. I hope it gets better. So I write lyrics to these things so that I gather their attention, even if they don't want to give it. J.S. Bach was the man who composed this bourrée. It's a dance, but no one knows the steps to it today. Though composed for the lute, it still works on guitar. With these lyrics, it might go far. 17th century melodies sound so sweet, they don't write them like this anymore. Maybe you'll like it too, it's so old, it sounds new, there's no way it could be a bore. Some people get all the love. Some are silly and grab their stuff. You don't have to push me around. What's the point? It's not all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And this up.
My name's Phil Minasali. I do acoustic blues and folk roots music. This is my 3rd time. I was a Tricentric showcase performer this year, and it was a long time coming, but it was great. I really had a blast, and I'm expecting a lot of great things from it. So it's not over here though. You got to do your marketing. You got to send your emails and keep in touch with all these people that you met, because they all met 100 other musicians too. So that's the most important thing. But I had a blast this year.
Winter sky is rolling, the snowflakes start to fall. Singing birds have hit south. I know just who to call. I've got to call my baby. There's always love on that line. Talking with my baby, it's like standing in summertime, standing in summertime.